Hey guys, what's up? It's Evelyn M.Vail here to give you another Wattpad book review. Okay, as you can tell, I'm feeling a little bit more confident because I've done one yesterday, and now I'm doing one today because I had quite a few people asking me to do a review for their book, which really made me feel excited. So thank you guys. So I got a few books to review here. And as usual, you'll find all the credits and who wrote who and links to their Wattpad page in the bottom of the description down below. So, I am once again back with my baby. And I'm just going to open it up. While I open it up, I'm just going to tell you what I'm going to be concentrating on today. So, because I have so many to get through, I'm just going to be talking about the title and front page. And starting from next week, this time will actually be next week, I'm going to go into detail about bits and pieces of each one of them. So, I'm going to be a very busy beaver. Alright then, guys. We have our first story. It's called A War to Win by Sir Sami Senpai. That sounds a bit Japanese, like teacher. So, A War to Win. I have to admit, I really like the name, A War to Win. Like, everyone wants to win a war, but this is like, the way it's put, it's kind of, there's no choice here. We have to win this war. Like, there's a bit of urgency behind that title. And then we have the front cover. Ooh, lighting again. Okay, there we go. We have the front cover, A War to Win. So, I personally, I'm not the biggest fan of the front cover. I'm not sure. Maybe when I read it, the front cover will make sense. But right now, I feel like the front cover isn't matching what the title says. Correct me if I'm wrong. But like the whole blue sky and a cloud, that doesn't really symbolize a war to me. But then again, this war might not be actually a physical war. It might be an internal war or some other kind of war. So until next week, I'll find out what type of war this is. So that's my first one. My second one is The Grandmaster's Son. This is by Ela Roadshow. Sorry if I said your name wrong, but it's called The Grandmaster's Son. The Grandmaster's Son. So I'm not actually sure about this title, I'm gonna have to ask for some reviews on that one because I'm not sure what to say about it. The Grandmaster's Son. So when I first saw it, I thought it said the grandfather's son, but then that was just confusing. So I feel like it was grandmasters, which means I feel like this is maybe a witch piece of work, because a grandmaster is usually someone who is very up there in society, who has made a name for themselves, if you get what I'm saying. He's the master, not just the master, he is the best at what he is doing. So, front cover is this. Okay, I had a little chat with him. He told me that he does his own drawing animation. So, as you can see here, it's drawn. And I think that is awesome. That is so cool. What do you guys think? But I think it's really cool. Okay, so what I got from here is I haven't seen a guy with a shield walking towards something with big ass teeth. Okay, yeah. So, Grandmaster's Son. So this is going to be about knights, maybe some wizardry, witches, sorcerers. I kind of feel like this is going to be medieval. Like I said, haven't read anything, haven't even opened the first chapter yet. So this is literally reading the title and looking at the picture and judging a book by its cover. Your teachers tell you not to do this, but we all know that when it comes to judging a book, we look at the cover first and then we'll look at anything else. Alright, Next one. The Sword of Windsor. I need to work on my title pronunciation. But this one's by Alan Stored. Okay, so The Sword of Windsor. Okay, I'm guessing this is going to be a powerful sword, and it holds some importance to this story. If it doesn't, that is a nice way of confusing your readers. But like, front cover, simple, and I quite like that because one, the title is a sword. You just put a picture of a sword there, and you're just telling us this book is based around a sword. Is it going to give the character like a mystical power? Is it going to make him stronger? Is this whoever the main character is? Does this sword make him go on an adventure that he never planned on going on? So like that title kind of opens up a whole load of questions. Like maybe it's just me because whenever I come to picking up a book or anything, I kind of read into everything. I look at the title, I look at the front cover, I look at the side, I look at the blurb, I flip through the pages and open this dead in the middle and be like, okay. And then I look at how many pages there are, because sometimes I judge a book by how thick it is. If there's like 600 pages, I know that this guy's either rambling on about nothing or he's gone into some serious detail. Next one, the Zodiac Empire. Okay, you guys can hear my washing machine in the background. Totally embarrassing, but this is the best lighting in my house. So this one's called the Zodiac Empire. So I know there's zodiac signs, so I'm suspecting that there's going to be like a significance to that. This is like all just guessing. Front cover. If you guys had watched my video previously, you'll know I'm not a big fan of when a front cover already has like a full image of someone. Because when I read something, I like to build up an image of what I'm reading. I don't like to see the front cover and have, like right now, I know what the boy looks like. So I'm just like, I'm not imagining, I'm just remembering the front cover. So that takes away some of the fun for me. But in theory, this is actually a really good front cover. It's detailed. I kind of like the darkness of the character, like the blue and everything. Alright, Return of the Titans. Okay, I'm a huge manga lover. So there's this manga called, oh my gosh, I think it's called Titans, where there's a whole load of fight scenes and they turn into some huge ass beast and fight each other. But like Return of the Titans, so Titans in my head is like a Greek mythology. Titans were evil, cruel. They came before the gods like Zeus and Poseidon and Hades, and they were defeated. All of them were defeated by Zeus. But then also Titans could be like, you know, in America they had that football game, not football game, like that football team. I think they did a whole movie about them, and so forth. So front cover. This is the front cover. This kind of threw me off a little bit because I was like, what is this about? Like, I'm seeing some antlers like pointing out. I'm like, okay, so I'm seeing antlers, so what is that? So on my books of what I really, really want to find out what this is about, this is definitely it. Also, this is a Wattpad showcase winner, so we all know it's going to be a sick book. Okay, Hunters, the Prince. If you watch my past thing, I talked about how I like assassins, like they're so cool. I'm also a fan of Hunters because in my Red Riding Hood story, there's gonna be a hunter. And I kind of like, I don't know, just hunting in general seems kind of sick. Don't get me wrong, I don't like the idea of people hunting down foxes and like slowly dying animals. That's just cruel. But I mean, if it's a story, it's okay. But reality, that's a no-no for me. Oh crap. Okay. So, here's the cover. Hope you guys can see that. Like I said, I like the cover. It's very arty and it kind of gives this like airy feeling because we don't really know what's going on. We're seeing an empty throne. Why is the throne empty? What's going on? Is there like, is the hunter? But then, oh, sorry, so it just clicked in my head. Hunters, the prince. So this is a throne, like this is where like a prince or king would sit. So if we try to say that the hunter is actually the prince, that he goes out to do his own bidding, like, you know, his own murders or killings. Oh, I didn't say the person who wrote this name. Oh, my mistake. This was written by Purple Reborn. And then we have, alright, we have the Keeper. So the Keeper, the name itself sounds kind of sick because the Keeper is someone that controls something and keeps something safe. Like, they usually have a key that only they can enter into a certain area. So we have a front cover. Like I said, not a fan of people putting a whole face in the front cover. But I guess in this one it might actually work because this one is like, it's showing us that the Keeper's old. So what is he keeping safe? What is he holding on to? What? So many questions come from that name itself. Alright. Like I said before, I'm going to work on printing all these out so I could just hold it up or pin it somewhere back there. Okay. The next one I have is Light Messenger. It's the Either trilogy book 1. And it's by M.Vail, 1995. Okay, so this is one of those books that I couldn't open up. I tried to look for the front cover, but it doesn't open. So I'm gonna have to just show you. Can you guys see it? Okay, I'm not expecting a reply, but yeah, there we go. Okay, so this is called The Light Messenger. Alright, so the front cover is of an angel. So I'm guessing the light means something from heaven descending down, giving a message to someone. Call me cliche or just literally reading off, but that's what I'm doing. So I'm guessing this is gonna have some action in it. And I really like the idea of angel books. Like, I just love reading them. They're quite interesting, especially seeing how other people perceive angels as. So the Light Messenger, that'll be like, we all know Angel Michael is a warrior, so it'll be Raphael, I think. Go out to check that one out. Alright, then we have Malfunction. That sounds so dark. A malfunction is like, something's going wrong. Like, we just know that there's something going wrong. Seeing that this is most likely, I'm not supposed. Okay, I want to read into to see what it's about, but I'm not allowed to because that goes against everything else and it's unfair to all the other writers. So, malfunction, something's going wrong. The front cover takes a hint of that because there's a skull and there's a planet freaking exploding. Something's gone wrong. Like, this is like an extinction of something. Like, there's going to be a whole load of death in this. I feel like there's going to be a lot of death. So front cover wise, I love the front cover. I love skulls. I'm kind of gothic. Not fully, but I'm there. And lastly, for today, I have World Eater. Okay, so I said before I'm a manga fan. So I've read Soul Eater, Creator. World Eater is also another manga. No one that I particularly liked. But like, so front cover. love. Though there's a person in front of it, the person's face is covered, so I don't have an image of what the person looks like. And World Eater, so what? Does he go around eating worlds, or is it that he fights different worlds and he's like a soldier? I don't know. This is all just guesstimating, and next week I'll just go into details about, not all, I might have to cut it down week by week into like small little parts because there's so many I'm reviewing. But yeah. Oh, did I tell who wrote World Eater? Darn, slacking. I am slacking. Okay, World Eater is written by M.Vail _ Yeah. Alright guys, so that was that. This was not a Wattpad review, this was a Wattpad title and cover review. Next week, the 4 I did yesterday, I'm going to talk about their first chapter and their blurb. And the ones I did today, like the titles and front cover, I'm going to be talking about their first paragraph. So, as the weeks go on, I'm going to be building up slowly and we'll see how it goes. Stay tuned for next week and thank you for watching today. Bye!